Where did I leave my apples? My Supremium apples. Did I... Oh, think, Dustin, think. Where'd you put them? What's going on, my roadies? My name is Dustin, and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. This is going to be episode or part number 33. So what I've been doing, absolutely nothing in between these episodes, by the way, but I'm getting them more consistently out. So hopefully that's enough for an intro. Roll credits. We're done. But in all honesty, I've been trying to figure out what to do, and I will explain my thought process as to why it's so difficult for me to try to understand what we're doing next and everything. By the way, I'm starting to refill that back up because the obsidian got done, and I'm debating whether or not I want to continue because, I mean, we have more than enough obsidian to last us a good long while unless we need to start doing stuff. But my thought process on feeling overwhelmed with this particular mod pack all relates back to there's just so many mods. If I go to mod options, just for an example, and scroll down this list, there's hundreds of mods in this mod pack. It's crazy to think that I can sit here and go through, because my original plan was I'm going to go through every single mod pack and at least highlight something of it. And some of the other ones I've gone a little bit more intensely about, like immersive engineering. I've done a little bit more than just the base stuff. Refined storage, obviously, I've done a little bit more. Ender IO with all these conduit cables and stuff. By the way, I think that this whole area over here is actually causing a bit of lag and drop in frame rate, so that could be why. I hate to think maybe it has something to do with these smelteries, but it's a good likelihood that is one of the reasons why I'm experiencing lag. I think mainly because there's just so many items over in this area that the game doesn't know what to do. I don't know what else to say other than that, but the feeling of just being overwhelmed by all this information, all these mods that I'm doing and stuff, it starts to overwhelm you. So I'm going to take things a little bit more calm from now on, if you can even say that, and not be all hyper edited style and everything. It's going to be a little bit more laid back. These are still going through all the cobblestone. I was looking in between, or before I started this episode, if there's a way that I can upgrade or put in an upgrade for this, and I can't seem to find one. If there is one, it's probably some sort of like speed upgrade of some kind. There's an Ender IO one, unless it's literally just one of these, but that's item conduit. Speed increases engineer's workshop, which sounds like a fun mod. Steve's carts, hatchery. There's also these mob grinding utilities. I have done a bit of research on that, so I kind of know what those are about. It's a mob masher here. This thing's quite well, it's not really resource intense. Block of iron spikes, like, it really isn't that expensive when you really think about it, but that drops a whole bunch of experience and stuff, and you can have it just do all these like sharpness 1, a lot of more looting and stuff, so we can get a lot more loot that way. There is another thing that I do want to do. I do want to upgrade a little bit of our mob farm. Right now it's not really that it's bad, it's just it's not doing too good in terms of sorting out items. If we hop back over here for a second, right now it seems to be fine, but this chest here gets pretty full pretty quickly. So what I want to do, I kind of want to keep the rest of this how it is, but get a few more trash cans. You guys done? And try to sort things out a little bit better, because when this thing gets going and I sit over here in AFK for a little bit, I start to have a lot of item issues. So looking back at the book, I know I'm kind of all over the place, there was one, I think, in the Age of Insanity, I think, where you have to make a 16 by 16 by 16 colossal chest right here. So I want to try to do that by the end of this episode. So what is a colossal chest, if I know how to spell it? So close. So, used to build a colossal chest structure. Does it matter what resources? I'm going to look this up real quick just so I don't make any mistakes. Alright, so I figured it out. So, the way it works is quite simple. You have the chest walls of any type that you want, I guess. I mean, I don't really want to try to flash off our impressive wealth, although I might. I don't think I have enough wood for this. Let's just double check the old wood. I might. I just remembered I have chickens. So I might have enough for this. I want to start off by making just a regular wood one and see if we can maybe upgrade it to a diamond one later. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but... Is there... Because what we're going to need... it's just aesthetic looks really more than anything else. I'm going to start off by building a little small one just so I get the idea of it. So we're going to need these chest walls. We're also going to need a core and an interface. Basically, uncolossal, the most colossal of them all. What is that? The most colossal of them all. I feel like that's a joke. It says here, we'll have all required items in your... Oh, so I'm imagining... Items may pop out of the chest becomes too small for the contents. Okay, let's just start off with this. So we need planks and wood. Do I have any planks in the system as well? Plam. I do not have enough. I'm going to go ahead and just convert over like 2 of these, just so we have quite a bit. Let's do a whole stack. Again, we're going to need quite a bit of these in order to do this. So I'm going to make a few. I think 8. Yeah, it should be good. Okay. Now we got that. Let's take a look at the core. It's just one of these walls and a piece of iron. And then the other one is some sort of stone or cobblestone. So let's see. Let's grab some iron. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Circular dependency. Loop in progress. What? What you gonna say? Oh, I get you. Because the system's not hooked up to the iron blocks. I have the recipe to be for iron blocks going into iron, and it's saying that there's not enough iron blocks in order for me to craft any iron ingots. Right? That's how that works. Iron. Yep. That's exactly what it was. Okay. And then I'm also going to need either stone or cobblestone. There is a difference there. I guess I'll try cobblestone to start off, and we'll see how that goes. So let's make up... We only need 1 chest core, but these interfaces, this is where our ins and outputs are going to be. So I'll make about 16 of them. That sounds about good. Then I'll make up a little bit more of those. I guess, just for the sake of having enough... Let's go ahead and make up 8 of those. That way we have roughly the right recipe amount. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so I think we got this all taken care of. Let's head over here. Because you see, there's all these... Oops. There's all of these armor and stuff that I'm holding on to that I don't really need to. And because of that, it kind of blocks up the whole system. So I kind of want to have, like, similar to this system is here, these 2 buffer chests, but have like a giant colossal chest either underneath or maybe off to the side. I know what I said originally where I want this to be like an all mob farm. We can have one over here that's just specializes more in Endermen, and then this one over here more for like spiders. So we kind of have like a give and take. I feel like we do need to upgrade the mob farm anyways, but we're not going to worry about that today anyways. Let us go ahead. I'm going to need some diamond wands, but let me mess around with this just for a little bit. So we're going to put the core probably in like the bottom, and I'm just going to go like a 5x5 at the moment. 1x1 was expected. Because I think these chests are going to be pretty big, and we're not going to need, you know, we're not going to need a 16x16x16, but for the sake of the achievement book, might as well. So that would be 3, this is 4, 5. Let's go ahead and grab some more of these. Now, I believe it's been a while since I messed around with these. I don't even think I messed around with them at all. But according to the video that I saw, let me go grab my hammer while I explain this. According to the video I saw, if you destroy the core, it will destroy all of the items that are inside it. So don't touch the core is the basic premise of that. Let's go ahead and break these. Ah, man, I am misclicking like crazy today. So now if I do this, it should turn into a chest. Yes, it does. And this colossal chest, it's hard to really tell, but if I do this and move it down just ever so slightly, bear in mind, this is barely anything, and it's already moved off page. So this chest is going to hold a bunch of items. That's pretty cool, though. It's so cool. I love it. Okay, so now we need to build a 16 by 16. But before we do, I do want to see what these upgrade and downgrades are. So we're going to need some sort of colossal chest wall and sticks from the looks of things. So let's just go ahead and upgrade. Do I just right click? So not enough items. We're upgrading this chest. You need one core made of copper. Okay, so if I don't want to rebuild it and I just want to upgrade it, I can just do that and it would upgrade the whole look of it. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. Is that wasting them? I don't think it is. And then if you want to downgrade, you just do that. Okay. So now let's go ahead and tear this down. Use my vein miner. There we go. So now we're going to need to make a 16 by 16 by 16. And I feel like we're going to need even more walls than what we currently have. Which I don't know if we're going to have enough wood for this, to be honest. I might have to go resort to the chicken coop farm over there. Get some more wood from them. Let's just make a couple more here. Make up a couple more. Okay, so now all we're going to need pretty much is one input and one output. But I do want to make this chest like ginormous. So I'm going to make it probably over here and just run the conduit underneath. I also kind of want to pretty up the place because this cable just go along here. I can always fix that later, but let me go ahead and get a place set up for this as well. I'm going to need some cobblestone. I'm going to need a builder's wand, or plenty of builder's wands, actually. I shouldn't take out of that. There was also another one talking about the ultimate builder's wand, the unbreaking one, the no lock. And it looks pretty simple. Looks like just a nether star. And if you take two of the same type and duplicate them. I don't have a nether star at the moment. I'm sure... Let's go fight a wither, because I never showed you guys me fighting a wither on camera. So I feel a little bad about that. And you're about to find out I'm very scatterbrained like I am right now. Where did I leave my apples? My supremium apples. Did I... Oh, think, Dustin, think. Where'd you put them? Were they over here? I think so. Yeah, I put them over here with the rest of them. And then now we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'll do it twice, just because I feel like it. And then we're going to have to go back over here. Well, I was going to repair the sword up, but we don't need to. Go down here, grab some soul sand. Yeah, it seems to be when I look over there where the processing area is over there, that's when my frame drops a little bit. So I'm going to try to avoid looking that way. Wee, boink, boink. Okay, so now I'm going to break the torch because it tends to break when you summon him in this tight of an area. Let's go ahead, place. That's wrong, Dustin. Put that like that. Doink, doink, doinkus. I've already done this. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to eat up a supremium apple. Hopefully my buffs will last long enough for me to do 2 of these bad boys. Okay, he's dead. And yep, the buffs will last long enough to do 2 of them. That was only like 30 seconds. Here's Mr. Craner. Shout out to Sunday and Craner. So we got a crumb star and another star. Just gonna back up a little bit, hopefully not get hit by that first one. Yep, there we go. push me in the corner, but as long as you keep coming at me, buddy, you're dead. And there we go. So we got 2 of each. So there you go. Now I can officially say I recorded it twice. Ooh, wait, before we go anywhere else, forgot to place the torch back. How many of you were just about ready to type a comment saying, Dustin, you forgot to place the torch. You forgot the torch. I would have kicked myself really hard for doing that. It looks like I can maybe do about 4 of those bad boys before I really need to chug down another apple. But that's fine. That's fine. What in the world? No. You don't go in that box. You go over here where all the good people go. I don't sit there and you know, decide who's good and who's not. I'm just saying, you know. Okay. So now we take a couple sticks and we make a builder's wand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make the second version of it, the 8192. Now, I can't quite remember if it is like the top one. Injury host stations, diamond size, 20 different chickens. Kind of want to do that at some point as well. Craft the highest tier, so we can't do that one yet. I'd have to sit there and farm the wither, but I need more skulls to do that. So we're still building that 16 by 16. I'm going to need a lot more resources in order to do this, so I'm going to throw the soul sand and sticks back in there as well as the premium essence. We have the unbreakable builder's wand, which is it alt? No, that's excavate. Is it C mouse wheel, M mouse wheel? Is it plus, minus? Is there any particular thing to it, or is it just because it says no lock? Fluid stop. Okay. It's whatever. It's whatever. Okay. So let me grab some cobblestone from over here, just because we need some cobblestone for some building supplies. And then we're going to build out this way just a little bit. Just extend out the normal platform. And now that's 1. Let's go to where we have 5 on the back side of it. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Just for good measure. Let's go ahead and just place down some torches for the time being. We're going to pretty this up probably between episodes. I'm not sure. I just want to get this colossal chest built. So now what type of space are we working with here? Let me count that out real quick. I think it's a 19. So I think. Let me double check. Maybe it's 18. Either way, I'm going 1 more out on each side. And I think this should be more than enough for what we're going for. Okay. So now, what we're going to do, if this is indeed, because it was 18, so this should be 20. So let's just count 2 from each side. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 3 on this side. So I'm going to extend this out by 1 more. I want it to be kind of symmetrical. Not really, but kind of. Throw a torch over here. So let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's going to be, if I move the whole thing forward by 1, I think that'd be better. This is going to be a slight problem though, because I'm going to have more Endermen out here, but that's fine. Yeah, because that'll be 3. I'll just vein mine the rest of that. So that'll be 3. This over here is 3 as well. Go away, Enderman. I'll make it to where they can't escape over here. Now, here's a really good question. I don't want to place it on top of the ground, so I'm going to place it underneath. So I need to separate the rest of these. Oh, now an expert using it. Nice. That's good, I suppose. I messed this up. I didn't count. So let's see. We'll go from down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now, there's not going to be any exact center to this thing, unfortunately, but that doesn't mean we can't stop trying, you know. I'll place it, like I said, maybe 1 or 2 interfaces, because I don't think we're going to need any more than that. Oh, well, that was expensive. Not really. It's just time consuming to make them. Let's go get rid of those. Just keep digging out the ground. So I will be right back once I've placed all the blocks. I'm going to make sure that this doesn't accidentally vein mine any of the other cobblestone into the rest of the entire complex, because that would just be horrible. But I'll be right back. Ah, what a beautiful day. It's time to stretch my arms and face a new day. Breathe it in. It's a brand new day filled of possibility and adventure. And... oh my gosh, what is that? Apparently it doesn't load in from a distance. That's a little concerning. Anyways, so we have the chest. I did not put any interfaces on it yet, but this is a 16 by 16 by 16 colossal chest. It is 16 in width, it is 16 in length, and 16 in height. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go underneath here, take a peek at the undercarriage. We're going to... I need to break a block up here just so it kind of goes back to it. The core is actually cleverly hidden. Right where that's at is about where the button part of the chest is at. That little part. Because once I placed it, I couldn't see anything but white. It was kind of scary. But anyways, we're going to put on a couple of interfaces. I think only 2 should suffice us for the time being. So I'll have an input like over here. Boink. And then we'll have an output. Probably put it right there. A nice decent gap away from everything else. Now, I believe Ender IO conduits would work with this. That's the next thing that we're going to test before we end the episode. Let me just go verify. Yep, you can just see where they're at, those little dots. So now what we're going to do is, well, I need to go back over this way, and those are both full of cake. Those are both full. I'm trying to find a place to put some of the stuff that I got here in my inventory, but apparently there's not much place that I can put it. I do need to maybe build like an automated tree farm. That might be just more of a luxury item at this point, but I seem to be okay from everything else. So I'm going to throw everything back in there. I'm going to keep the unbreakable wand on me. So now we're going to need some ender conduits, or item actually. Let's just go ahead and see if we can get about 2 stacks full. Let's do 4 actually. And then we're also going to need the energy ones. Well, I don't think we'll need those. So let's just get up 4 stacks of those bad boys. And then all I'm going to do, I'm going to disconnect this from here. I'm going to get that to go down. And I'm going to take that out of there, take that out of there. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to go find this endpoint. Should be, oh boy, I can only imagine what that looks like. The most terrifying Godzilla-esque chest in the whole world over here, whole kingdom. Let's go insert. Everything is pretty much going to get inserted over here. And then hello, there we go. So now, yeah, okay, so this will receive all the items. That's a ginormous buffer chest. It looks so cool. Wait a second. Oh, That'd be so cool to see some sort of like whoosh sound effects and everything. That would be... That's just terrifying. Can I look inside the chest? I doubt it'll show anything, but I'm just curious. Excuse me? What? No. There we go. It's black like the void. Okay, that's nice to know. Anyways, so now that that is our buffer chest, we won't need this anymore. It has served us very well. But now basically we need to put everything into this chest. Maybe. Because all this stuff here... Yeah. Oh, snap. I didn't mean to do that. But I guess that's one way to do it, I suppose. Because now everything will be taken out. Can we just... There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with the Dazel. Let me just increase the range. No, I can't anymore. Never mind. Get rid of those. Any more on the other side? I don't see any more. No. Okay. So that should hopefully be it. How's this looking? I barely moved it down. Holy moly. So this system's going to be full for a very long time. Okay, so now what we're going to need to do, if that made any sense, is I'm going to kind of bust into the ground here. And we're pretty much just going to hook this back up. Poor little chicken's going to die soon. But that's fine. Oh, that's just so cool, man. I love it. You can just barely see the little nose, is what I'm calling it right there. If I right-click that, you can see it come back down. It's so cool. Anyways, let's do always active. So now this should still be functioning. Hopefully. Well, I might need to, yeah, I might need to add the item speed upgrade thing on this. Always active. So this should be working. In theory. Is it? Yeah, it's working. Okay. And all the other items are being thrown away. So I'm going to need more trash cans to kind of throw things away. It's kind of sad. I just noticed. It's kind of sad that we're getting rid of chests, but that there is a ginormous chest. So it's housing chests for a little bit, only for them to be just thrown away, which is kind of sad. So in order for me to navigate anything on this, in this big chest, I'm going to have to use this little down thing. And as you can see, I've gone down quite a bit, but it's still not even moved the slider yet. Let me just, here, I'm going to click really quickly. I'm sure you can hear this. That was not time vamped. That was normal time. That's how long it took me to get down on one little thing of that slider. So this should not have any more buffer issues. I shouldn't have to really monitor this anymore. This should be quite good, actually, for a while. Now we can think about upgrading the mob farm, maybe making it look better. I might do that in between episodes. I do want to add more floors to it, not just 2. I kind of want to get rid of Enderman because we don't need them anymore. But there was also another thing. Apparently, if you take witch water and put it next to like the creepers, spiders, skeletons, and zombies, they transform. I think skeletons turn into wither skeletons. Spiders turn into cave spiders. I think zombies, don't quote me on it, I think they might turn into witches, I can't remember for sure. Creepers turn into supercharged creepers. So if we upgrade the farm, or maybe have a secondary farm with the witch water instead, because I don't think I'm going to go with my original idea of having all 3 farms like that. That just seems a little redundant. It's really cool, but I do want to upgrade the old mob farm here. Get it to where they don't die by impact. Get it to where they actually have to get killed by that mob crusher that we were looking at earlier. Or that mob grinder, this thing, mob masher. So that's something I do want to do for the future. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to go about doing that. If you have any suggestions, maybe leave a comment below, or stick tight. I'm sure I'll come up with something. I have an idea, because if you go back over, or if we go back over here, not you go back over here. Let me go ahead and charge that back up. If we look at the stone over here, stone bricks, I'm actually making a whole bunch of these. They actually are all done now, but we're going to have plenty of stone bricks to use for building stuff in the future. I plan on renovating the floors and such. I kind of want to do that in between this and next episode. Maybe leave this alone because it is sort of, you know, a throwback to our original. Like, this is where the original tree of Sky Factory 3, the first tree I punched down, was planted right here. I don't even think the dirt block has moved, to be honest. Maybe it has, I don't know. Maybe I moved it up by 1, I don't know. But this is the original tree, and this is the original cobblestone generator. So there are some things I don't really want to move for that reason. Like the mob farm, I don't really want to mess around with that. Enderman, get off my chest. What are you doing, creepy weirdo? Goodbye. So yeah, I don't know. I have ideas on what I want to do. I might do them in between episodes and just kind of show them off as like a showcase sort of a thing, because I don't feel right about, you know, showing you guys all the boring parts of it. It just feels really boring to have to record that, edit it, do all that fun stuff. You know, fun stuff. Let me just, for the time being, I'm also going to start laying down these while I'm ending out the episode. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I really do appreciate it. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when I upload more videos. I do occasionally live stream as well, so if you don't want to miss those, get subscribed up so that way you can see it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll catch you all in the next one. Cheers. The ancient old Ender IO conduit line. Energy conduit, actually. It's been forever since I laid this down, but now it's time to pretty up the base, make it look a little nicer, you know? Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, check out some of my other videos too. Are you new around here? Consider subscribing and turning on channel notifications so you get notified when I upload more. Thanks again and have a great day.